Hey, I just wanted to do, I got a few magazines in the mail today, so I wanted to just do a quick overview of my AK magazine collection thus far. Been into AKs for about, let's see, 8 years. I got my first AK 7 years ago, but I dreamed about them for about a year before I got my first one. And then this is my collection this far, and I'll show you the ones I just got in the mail today. I got, these are AK-74 mags, 5.45 millimeter. They're Circle 21 magazines from Bulgaria. They're polymer with the steel lugs front and back, steel liner in the front here, steel band on the inside around the back here, and your polymer followers here, and steel floor plates. And these are pretty much identical to these one. This is the one that came with my Arsenal SLR. It's the Bulgarian Circle 10. They're pretty much just the same design, two different Bulgarian factories though. But usually you can find these slightly cheaper to sometimes a lot more cheap than the Circle 10 ones. And the Circle 10 ones you can usually find brand new. You can get them from like Arsenal for, I think they're 45 bucks right now. You can get these for about 30. So I mean, these are great, but I would just go for these same frickin' things, just cheaper, because these are all usually used. These ones, yeah, both of these are used. This one was brand new with my gun, the Circle 10. And now I only have 5 AK-74 magazines because I just got my gun, my AK-74, a couple months ago. So it's going to take some time for me to, get a good collection of those going on. I got these. I talked about these in my SLR video. These are East German Bakelite magazines. And I got these at a shop for, I didn't even take the sticker off yet. Right there, 35 bucks a piece. They were at the store, and this is not something you normally see in a gun shop on the shelf. But they were in their miscellaneous box, and I freaking snatched them. And I've got these before I even had a 5.45 gun. I had two 7.62 AKs. I had my Saga and my Serbian M92, but I always wanted a Bakelite mag, and I saw it there. I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna get this, because I knew I was gonna have a 74 eventually, and now I have one. So I got 2 of those, 2 Circle 21s, 2 East German Bakelites, and 1 Circle 10. So 5 AK-74 mags. This is all I got for AK-74 mags, just 5. So I'll be collecting more of those. I want it at least 10, if not a billion, as many as I can buy, really. These are my 7.62 by 39. All these, there's, I think, what do I have, 11 here. This is the one that's always stays in my gun. This is my first 30 round Circle 10 that I got for that a couple years ago. Bulgarian Circle 10 polymer, same company as this. They usually come with the Arsenal guns, the Bulgarian Circle 10 polymer 7.62 waffle mag. They have all the same reinforcements as the that the 5.45 ones do. These are I think a little more heavy duty with this waffle. They're a little heavier. And they're awesome. These, I think I got this one for like 50 bucks locally at a local shop. There's one store out of like 20 gun stores. There's only one that actually carries Circle 10s. Most people just have this cheap Tapcos. And like never buy Pro Mag. They freaking blow. The Tapco ones do work, but I like these. These are just bomb. And I got, this one is brand new. I've never even used it. I just took this out of the bag for the video. This is just in my stock. I just have it kind of hidden away. So I got 2 of those 30 round Circle 10 Bulgarian mags. This is a Circle 10 Bulgarian RPK magazine. It's a 40 round. This I paid about $56 like 2 years ago off of kvar.com. You know, Arsenal's website pretty much. Exactly the same as these. It's just extended. 10 more rounds. Has all the same, you know, steel lugs, steel reinforced, same floor plates. I use this for home. This is like my home defense magazine. I used to keep that one in there, but lately I've been using the 30. But the 40 rounds is just good for home defense, because then you know, even though it's insane that you would ever need that much, but you know, fuck it. I don't run this like in my chest rigs or anything. I just leave a bunch of 30 rounds in there because it's kind of just freaking long and sticks out everywhere. But this is a fantastic magazine, really high quality, just the same as the 30s. I consider the Circle 10 magazines for both the 7.62 and the 5.45 the best that you can get as far as new production AK magazines that you can buy pretty much anywhere online. The Circle 10, or sorry, not the Circle 10, a lot of these other like Bakelite magazines or original Russian polymer mags, you can find them, but they're more rare. They're kind of hit or miss. Sometimes you see them, sometimes you don't. Sometimes they're like $75 to $100. Sometimes you'll see a deal. But as far as like things that are new, brand new, you can buy these brand new, and there's a lot of websites that carry these, and there's usually, most of the time, there's a good supply of those, the Circle 10s. So that's why I think they're the best. This is probably my rarest AK mag. This is a Chinese. I believe this was for the Chinese Polytech. It's a phenolic, I think is what they call it. Phenolic. It's a special. It's not. I think it's pretty much like Bakelite. It feels. It's a little bit different. It's like a different type of plastic, really old school. So you can see the Norinco logo right there, and it's got the 66 in a triangle here. I believe this is one of the rarest AK 7.62 AK magazines that you can get in the United States of America. I still have to do a little more research on this one, but I only found one of these online on a forum, and the kid wanted like $200 for it. I got this one. I was in some gun store where the guys that own the shop just they didn't give a crap about AKs. They're more collectors of high-end handmade Italian hunting rifles and such. But they had a box of miscellaneous stuff, just like different store, but I found these in a miscellaneous box. I was searching through some random cardboard box that said for sale in the corner of the store and found this in there. And as soon as I saw the Norinco badge, I knew it was something that you won't see every day. And as an AK fanatic, I started getting excited. I asked the guys how much they wanted for it. They said, I don't know, 20 bucks. So I frickin' ripped 20 bucks out so fast and bought that. And this looks great in my AK. I love this magazine. Yeah, but this thing's, it's sick. I'm so pumped. I just really scored a good deal on that. And this is, like I said before, this is another one I got with those 2 Circle 21 AK-74 mags from classicfirearms.com. I got the Circle 21s were $29.99 a piece. This one, it was $44.99 because this is a Russian Tula Bakelite magazine for 7.62 by 39. And the 7.62 Bakelites are more rare than the 5.45 Bakelites, especially the Russian ones. This is on classicfirearms.com right now. They're selling these. I don't know in the future how long they're going to last, but a lot of the websites right now are selling Russian Bakelite 7.62 mags for $75. I got this one for 45 bucks. It is a surplus, but it looks like it was stored with a bunch of other hard crap, because there's some marks and stuff on it, but look at the lug. Unless they repainted it, but there's no marks on that lug at all. I showed you that before. That's the star is the Tula factory in Russia, which is the other main factory besides the Izmash factory. They make AKs too. But you don't see the Tula stuff in the States as much as you do the Izmash produced stuff. And I haven't even put this in my gun yet. I can't wait to see what it looks like. Because it's a different color, than the Chinese mag and the Russian mag. There's two different materials. But I'm really pumped. I'm starting to get a good little AK mag collection going on here. This is the Arsenal one. When I lived before I moved out of New Jersey, and we can only have 15 round magazines. I got this. It's a 10 rounder. After I converted my Saga to fit AK magazines. This is the first magazine that I bought. It's very high quality. It's got the steel lug, just like the Bulgarian and Russian polymer mags. Steel floor plate, same, And this is 100% US made in Las Vegas at Arsenal. And this is a fantastic magazine for sighting in a rifle, or if you have like a DMR, like Vepr, or an RPK that you're turning into kind of a designated marksman AK. I think this would be better, this or like a 20 rounder or something like that, just because the mag doesn't get in the way when you're shooting prone. But this is a great mag to have. Just at least one of them, even just if you're going to sight your AKs in. And that's a Soviet plum color that matches the stock set on my Saga conversion, because I have all Arsenal plum furniture on there. Let me see. These two, the steel mags are harder to tell apart than the polymer and the Bakelite mags. But I think these were either Chinese or Korean. This one I painted. I just did a crappy sanding and then a crappy Krylon flat foliage paint job on there. I kind of like it, the dirty, nasty look on there. But this mag, I use this a lot when I was driving across the country. I used it in Texas. Blew through like 500 rounds of ammo while I was down there with this mag and one of the other ones I had. This one was untouched. This is just in the stock configuration. You can tell that it's either Chinese or Korean, I forget, but it doesn't have the rib on the back. Like on the Eastern European ones, you see that rib here on the back. And what was the other thing that was different on these? Oh yeah, and you can also see that the ribs are down here. There's like these three little notched rib things. These are just two long straight ones. And then the bottoms look pretty much the same, floor plates. Anyway, I got two of these. They were really cheap at a gun show in Pennsylvania that I went to a few years ago. Oh, man, it's got to be like 5 years ago, I think. I just keep these in my chest rig. Two of these magazines, and they work great. They feel a little bit cheaper than the European ones, like this one, but they work. I haven't had any problems with these at all. Feel a little bit lighter, which I mean that can be a plus too. And then I got these. Now these are also hard to tell. I don't know if these are Eastern European or if they're East German, Romanian, Polish. They all kind of look the same, and I consider myself an AK fanatic, but you have to be really insane. Some guys freaking know every little detail. I mean, they'll show this little tiny small thing about this notch here, something blah blah blah, and they can tell exactly what country, year, and factory they come from. Which that's easier to do with the polymer and the Bakelite magazines, but the steel mags are definitely harder to tell. My best guess is these are most likely like Romanian Wasser mags, just because they freaking imported so many of those Romanian Wassers into this country that I'm sure there's a shit ton of surplus mags, the good old steel, and these are great mags. Regardless, it doesn't matter if they're East German, Polish, Romanian, they're all freaking good mags. The steel mags are just, you can't go wrong. But you do with the polymer ones that they're slightly more durable because they flex a little. If you ran this thing over with, like, I don't know, with something, this would bend easier and be, than the polymer ones. And they are slightly heavier. But like I said, these are the cheapest mags that you can get that are going to get the job done, and you can trust them with your life. And this one I just did kind of a crappy camo job. I was just having fun. I got these at a gun show in Pennsylvania like 5 years ago for like $12 a piece, I think, or 10, which now you can't even touch that for steel mag. You can get Tapco and Pro Mags for about that, but this one was untouched. I didn't paint this one. It's just bone stock. I gotta put some oil on. It's got a little bit of rust going on there. And then this one I did just a regular old OD green paint job with some Krylon, and this one looks really cool in the gun. I like the just good old OD. But yeah, that's it. I mean, I'm kind of in the AK mags like crazy now, and I really want to just keep buying more. They're fun. I mean, even without the AK, I just like to appreciate each different variant of the AK magazine. Even without a damn gun in my hand, I just like, the different AK mag types and different materials that are made, designs, just all kinds of different. They're all a little bit different, but they all work the same. But yeah, and then this is the only American one that I have, and it's an Arsenal, and it's freaking great. And I'm sure if Arsenal ever had to make 30 round mags in the United States, they would do a damn good job, because they follow the Russian and the Bulgarian designs so well with everything that they make. So their quality is top notch. But yeah, that's it. So I just can't wait to get like 50 more freaking magazines, because this is definitely not enough. I need more ammo, more AKs, more magazines. I need it all. I hope all you guys have more than me. I wish the best for everybody. So have fun, and AK up.